Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. Today's video is a tag video, and I came up with this tag because I am constantly trying to help other YouTubers. Not that I am like some big guru, but I do remember how it was when I first started my channel 4 years ago. And there are some things that I did as a YouTuber that had I known then, I probably would not have done now. And there are some tips that I think that I have that will be very beneficial to any upcoming YouTuber. If you've just started your channel, you have a little bit of subscribers, or you want to start your channel, I think these tips that I am going to share with you will definitely help you. And I also wanted to make this a tag because I know that a lot of my other sisters and brothers out there have probably had the same experiences that I've had, and I'm sure that they had some tips. They will have some tips for you as well. So at the end of this video, I will tag 3 people, and then maybe we can all learn from each other. I think that this would be great for people who are new to YouTube, who are new creators, as well as people who have a lot of subscribers, or some, you know, who are like, they're in between and trying to figure out things. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. So this tag is called Dear New YouTube Creator Tag. And so in this tag, you will give 10 tips of and possible examples of tips that you would give, or things that you wish you would have done when you first started your channel. Okay, so here's my tip number 1. My first tip is to join collaborations. Make your channel more visible. Now, by joining collaborations, you can bring attention to your channel by other people who may not even know that your channel exists, and it's a great way for you to interact with other creators. This is also a great time for you to possibly come up with different collaborations of your own, and to draw more attention to your channel. Now, Denise Jordan over at This and That with Denise Jordan, she on her channel on Sundays, she goes over the various collaborations, and I think that is amazing. That's a great idea that she's come up with. So you can always check for her on Sundays, and her name is This and That with Denise Jordan. And she tells you of all the upcoming collaborations that will give you an opportunity to showcase whatever your talent is, whatever your channel is about. And then on Monday nights, she has a different topic as far as growing your YouTube channel. And that is another great resource that is out there for you, so that you can interact with other creators all in one forum. And that's her sister circle. And they come on every Monday night, and they talk about a different subject. And usually Denise would give some type of video for you to reference. So that would be the topic of that night's that would be that night's topic. So my tip number 2 is to find your niche. And I remember when I first began YouTube, I knew that what my channel was going to be about, but I needed to kind of streamline it. And my channel is Juani's House, and my channel is about house and home. Everything about your house is a lifestyle channel. So I do everything from decorating, I do event planning, I do clean with me's, I do hauls, I do a lot of things on my channel. But for your channel, you really need to find your niche. So one pitfall that I had when I first started, one thing that was popular when I began my channel was the planners. And I have said this many times, I am not like that planner girl, but Puda really tried to get me into planning. She bought me the planner that's over there. I can't remember the name now. That everyone had it was from Michael's, and she really wanted me to get to planning. And I have a coworker who is like heavily into it. She had the one that they had at Michael's. She had a Flex, whatever that is, a Flexoflex. She had that. She was really into it, and she would decorate her pages and all that other stuff. And I really fell into the trap of buying washi tapes and stickers and stuff. And I realized that it was very time consuming. Although I am creative, I am not that type of planner girl. I need the type of planner where I can jot my ideas and thoughts into. I really don't care about making it pretty or anything like that. And so I began to really accumulate all these washi tapes and stickers and things like that. And then I brought it home and looked at it. And that is a pitfall of YouTube, that you can be swept into something that is so-called right now on trend and very trendy. Although there are a lot of trendy topics and things that are really going on right now, whatever the trend is, you really need to kind of hone in on what part of the trend fits your style. Another example is a lot of the farmhouse themes. So although you might be a lifestyle channel or whatever, and your home may be glam or very contemporary, you have to figure out what can you kind of showcase that may be in the farmhouse theme, if that is what you're interested in, without making your place look like a modge podge of everything. So that would be my second tip, is to find your niche. My third tip is to be active. When I first started my channel, I posted once a week. And then I kind of realized that when you are new to YouTube and posting once a week, your videos weren't really pushed out there like that. And because of that, I realized, when I began to watch my analytics, and I went up to twice a week. And that when I did that, my videos were actually becoming more active. And it also helped that, like I said, I had joined some collaborations, and I became very vocal with a lot of the ladies on here, like Fee Marie, Kimberly, Very Carrie. I would chat with them and send them messages, and they would send me messages. And so that helped me also. But I think what also helped me was I was on a little bit of a schedule. So when I first started, I posted like once a week, and then I started posting twice a week. Right now my schedule is 3 times a week, and I think that works very well for me. And doing it 3 times a week, what I generally do is I do my videos over the weekend. I use my planner to plan out my videos, and so I know what I have coming up in the upcoming weeks. Okay, so here is tip number 4. Be organic. Guys, when your viewers are watching you, they can tell when you are putting it on. If you are not a normal over-the-top person, it is going to show. It's gonna seem forced. So if I come on here, because I know the way that I speak is sometimes it can be very slow or whatever. But if I came on here and I was like, "Hi guys," you know what? 1, that's tiring for me, and 2, it is not organic, and you will be able to tell that is not organically me. And also, when you speak, guys, you do not have to over enunciate. It is not that serious. Be yourself, and those who like you will like you, those who won't, and it is okay. The other thing is, don't be discouraged when you get a thumbs down. I used to be so upset when someone gave me a thumbs down. When I released the video and I knew my video was 5 minutes long and I had just released it, and immediately I received a thumbs down, I took it personal back then. Right now, I don't care, because at the end of the day, a click is a click and a view is a view. It doesn't bother me. But I know when you first start, you have your feelings on your sleeves, and as you are in this, it bothers you less and less. Actually, I don't even look at that anymore. It doesn't matter to me. And at the end of the day, like I said, a view is a view, a click is a click. Okay, my number 5, because that was 4 was actually 2, so 5 is create a video that makes sense to your channel. Now, when I first began my channel, I wanted to join in on every collaboration, and you know what that caused me to have? A lot of junk. A lot of junk that I probably more than likely would not have purchased had not I was joining the collaborations. Now, one idea that I was speaking to my girl V over at Design by V is that when you're first starting, no one has seen any of your stuff. No, if you have a lifestyle video, a lifestyle channel, no one has seen anything. Do not run out and start buying things just to showcase. Show us how you use your things that you already have in your house. Matter of fact, that is exactly what I did when I first started my channel. I utilized a lot of the items that I already had because no one had seen them. I was introducing myself and my tablescapes based off of what I already had accumulated, and actually I had a really great collection of items. Now, I always would share things that I went out when I went thrifting, but I had a really nice collection of items already. So that is what I actually used when I did my tablescapes, and I joined like tablescape collaborations. I used majority of things that I already had. So do that. Do not go out and start buying things to join these collaborations, because no one has ever seen your collection. Okay, and like I said, make sense. Create videos that make sense of your channel. So if your channel is not about card making, don't join a card making collaboration or something like that. If it's, you know, you want people to subscribe to your channel who are interested in the same things that you are. But if you go from home decor to card making or pottery, you know, that is like totally to the left. So make sure that it's relevant to what you will constantly be bringing to your audience. Okay, tip number 6. I said that be yourself, show your passion, don't be fake. Like I said, people can pick up on that very, very quickly, and it seems very forced, so don't do that. 7, don't ask others to sub for sub. This is one of the worst things that you can do, and by letting a YouTuber or a creator know that you have subscribed to their channel and that you would love for them to subscribe to your channel. More than likely, they're not going to do it, because this is what sometimes people forget. Yes, subscribers are important, but they're not important if they don't come back and see what you do. Just by having the numbers but you're not having the views is not going to help you. So yes, you do need subscribers, but you need subscribers who honestly like what you do. They enjoy your personality, they enjoy your content, and so those are the people you want. So if you're subbing for a sub for a sub, how often do you think those people are actually coming to see you? They're probably not. So don't do that. The people that come to you are the people that come to you and stay are the people who come on their own and they sub based on what the content that you presented them. Tip number 8, show some originality. Sometimes on here you can fall into a pit and you just end up just doing and seeing the same thing, and that can happen very easily on here because we all shop at the same places. We all go to the same stores, and sometimes we even have the same idea. But what can be different is how you display it. And that's the thing. We can all have the same things at our home, but we display it differently. And so show some originality in whatever it is that you have to that you are sharing. Because if we all know that we can use coasters, the marble coasters on a tray or whatever, but how about showing the marble coasters in a drawer, or the marble coasters, I don't know, in a cloche? I mean, we just need to show, I mean, I think we have to show more originality, because a lot of people may not be decorators and they may not have thought of using things in that way. And that if we are creators, that is what we are aiming to do on our channels. Okay. Number 9. When you first begin your channel, start off with videos that are like 5 to 7 minutes. I would think that is a great number to begin with. And I say that because no one knows you. You need to bring them content and that they're interested in, but you need to be able to hold their attention. So for 5 to 7 minutes is a great time. And this tip actually was one that I heard from V, because one of her subscribers said that to her when she first started her channel. And I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense, because no one knows you. And so you're new to them. They're 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna spend 20 minutes with you unless you have like something really, really amazing. So start off with smaller length videos and then build your way up, because as you will see, as your subscriber count go on, you'll begin to take note and know the people who always come and who always comment. I know my friends on my channel, they always comment. I know their names. I respond to them often and as much as I can. But you know, we have like conversations, and so you know who your regulars are. Okay, number 10, interact with your subscribers. Just what I was saying. So as your channel grows, when your channel is small, you have more opportunity to really get down and really say something, you know, and correspond with your subscribers. But as your channel begins to grow, sometimes you can't respond to everyone, so you have to find other ways to interact with them. So like I said, I read everything, and I let everyone know that I read everything that you say. And a lot of times I'm reading them late at night or on my lunch break, and that's more than likely when I am responding. Now when I look at my YouTube, my creators on my channel, 9 times out of 10 is in the morning when I'm on my way to work or when I'm on my way home. And then when I get home as I'm cooking, that's when I usually watch YouTube. So during those times, I am trying to respond, watch. And so if I don't respond, I give them a heart, a thumbs up, but they do know that I have seen what they said. And then I try to respond to some of them that on each video. Okay, number 11, and this is my last one. Enjoy the journey. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare how fast someone else reached these numbers or whatever. Enjoy the journey, guys. This is a great hobby that you just happen to be able to make some money with, but enjoy it. During this time, you will learn so much. You will create amazing friends that you on any other time you would have never come in contact with. And the great thing is, these are people who you have a lot of things in common with. And so don't compare yourself to what others may have, what you don't have, or how fast their channel grew or how fast yours isn't growing. That means nothing. enjoy the journey. And that is one thing I can say that I have done. I have really enjoyed the journey. I have told you guys before, you know, this is like one of the best things that I have done. I have always been a very vocal person. I have always been an extrovert. I'm not introverted at all. So being on the camera, being in the front of something is no problem for me. But I am so happy that I was able to create a platform that I can share what I love and that I can interact with people who have the same interests as I do. So guys, those are my 11 tips that I want to share. So dear YouTuber, I hope that these tips that you found helpful. Now the 3 channels that I am going to tag, and my sister always tags me, so it's my turn to come back and tag her, and that is my sister Kimberly over at Diva Designing on a Dime. I tag you, girl. I tag my sister Shalomi over at the Glamorous Penny Pincher all the way in Toronto, girl. I'm coming up there to get you. And I am tagging my sister friend V over at Design by V. Now I chose these because these 3 creators are at various levels of their YouTube career, and so I think that we can learn something different from each of them, and each of them will bring us all a lot of valuable information. So you guys know I try to come up with something that I'm always trying to help others, and I wanted to come up with some type of video that others would could benefit from. I do like the shout out of new YouTube creators, and I have 2 that I'll be shouting out coming up next week, who let me know, who's taken my challenge that I issued in the beginning of the year to go ahead and do it, and they have done it. And so I'm going to shout them out next week. And yeah, so I hope you guys are inspired by this. My name is Juani, and this is Juani House. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, you may hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Guys, I'm about to end this video, but before I go, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.